speaker Amir Ohana of Moroccan descent himself was recently in Morocco. He is now reciprocating, so to speak, but there are many huge milestones that are happening in terms of relations here. What is the significance of this visit later this week to the parliament?
First of all, this visit would not have taken place without Israel's announcement a few weeks ago to recognize Morocco's sovereignty over Western Sahara.
That's the milestone I'm referring to.
This is exactly what the Moroccans were demanding and obtained from Israel. Notice that we don't have yet an official announcement of an official visit of the Israeli either president or prime minister to Morocco, but we do have, as you mentioned, a visit of the speaker of the Moroccan Senate to the Knesset. And that, as I said, is a way for the Moroccans to kind of pay back Israel's recognition of the sovereignty over Western Sahara, which for them is a priority in the foreign policy.
There have, however, been some bumps along the road, including the Negev Forum, what was going to happen with it being postponed, concerns around settlement issues. How do you see that being overcome down the line?
Any Arab country, and that includes Morocco, when they have official relations with Israel, have to play a delicate balance between, on the one hand, promoting their interests by cooperating with Israel, and on the other hand, there's the public opinion at home and the global Arab public opinion. They cannot afford to be perceived as letting Israel do whatever it wants when it comes to the Palestinians. So all Arab countries, as I said, including Morocco, are playing a very delicate game. At the end of the day, of course, what counts for them, as far as Morocco is concerned, for example, is the mutual interest with Israel. On the one hand, they cannot be perceived on letting Israel getting away with everything, but on the other hand, they do benefit, as I said, from cooperation with Israel in terms of security, the economy, the fact that the Israeli army and intelligence assists Morocco in its struggle against the Front Polisario in Western Sahara, which is itself supported by Iran and Algeria. All this is of value, of course, to Morocco. There are also many cooperation agreements when it comes to agriculture and renewable energies, but that doesn't mean that the Moroccan government and sovereign can completely ignore the Palestinian issue.
Very briefly, looking at the rest of Africa, possible normalization down the line. Of course, there was that disaster from a PR point of view around Libya and that meeting in Italy not so long ago, the leaking, so to speak, of that meeting. Talk to us about the likely next candidate, so to speak, on the African continent in terms of normalizing ties briefly.
Basically, we've been talking about Sudan for over 3 years. Technically, they were part of the Abraham Accords originally, but because of the political instability there and the coup, it doesn't look likely right now, but it's technically the next country on the list.
We will be watching to see exactly how it all unfolds. International relations expert Dr. Emmanuel Navon, always appreciate you being here in studio. Thank you so much.